and today is my last day to review for my EOR, which is tomorrow. So tomorrow I have my last EOR ever. It's over my psychiatry rotation. So technically that means tomorrow is my last day of my clinical year, which is my second year, which technically means also that I've been in PA school for 2 years now. How? I don't know. I've survived this far. And it's like super mind-blowing because like there was so many days in didactic year, like my first year, where I literally thought I wasn't gonna make it, like I wasn't gonna survive. It was just like one of the most, if not the most challenging thing mentally I've ever had to endure and like push through and like be my own cheerleader at times. So I've been in PA school for 2 years now. Wow. You always feel like you're never ready. So it's like sounds weird, but if I could, I wish I could do like another year of didactic to like review everything all over again, but that's not gonna happen. The only way you're ever gonna be ready is once you're already out there, because you're kind of forced and pushed into being ready because there's no other choice. I'm excited for that to come and I'm nervous for that to come, but I gotta take things day by day, right? And I can't just jump to the future right now. So what I'm gonna do right now is just start reviewing my topics for my psychiatry and the rotation exam. I've gone over all of them already twice. There's only 50 topics as per the PAEA topic list for the psychiatry rotation. Like I said, I'm used to like the lengthier ones because I started with peds, internal family, and then I think I did my elective, and then I did an ER, and all of those have very lengthy, I think 100 or more topics, and this one was just 50. So I kind of was like breaking it down per day to see how many I had to do per day, and I finished quite early, hence it's like about 100 topics less of what I'm used to. So I've gone over the topics, I think, enough of times. Not that I've mastered all the content and I'm like, yes, like I know everything, because no one knows everything. But I think today what I'm gonna do is go over them in regards to like the ones that are kind of still giving me a hard time, like the ones I'm not so confident in. I finished my Roche boost exam. I went over all 120 questions. I went over all the explanation for all of them. I'm just gonna get started. I know my outfit is kind of weird, not that you guys care, but now that I'm looking at it, I'm like, I have a lot going on. But yeah, that's pretty much what I'm gonna do today. I'm just gonna review and just prepare for tomorrow, and then just hope for the best. Hi guys, so it's about 4 p.m. I've been studying off and on since the morning already, but I figured I should probably make some late lunch, early dinner. So what I'm gonna do is I got some peppers. I'm just going to throw those in the oven with some zucchini. I think I have a couple here, and I have some chicken breast also, so I'm just going to, hey, I was looking for this pen. I'm just going to do that and have a nice meal before I start studying. I'm probably gonna take a break, a longer break right now, like maybe about like 30 minutes or an hour, maybe not an hour, but around there. And then just let like everything I've been studying since the morning just like marinate. I've seen that like the more time in between blocks of studying I do, it kind of sets in more. I know that's like a common thing that people do or have already heard about, but it's true. So I'm just gonna whip up some fast food and then take a little break. Okay, so I have my zucchini right here, so I'm just gonna chop that up. So preparing for this last EOR has been like different for me, because I don't know, I feel like it's very different in regards to the other EORs I've had. Even like in clinic, it was different because, like I said, like how you have the setting of like how you interview the patient, and it's very different from primary care in that sense that you're not listening to heart and lungs. You're not doing that kind of stuff that we're kind of used to. So even like preparing for this one, I was getting super anxious and I was like, oh my god, I can't do this. Even for like the OSCE, I was like, this is so different than all my other OSCEs because we had to do like the AMSIT. It's just been so long since we've, you know, studied those subjects or those topics, let alone, because the last time I did psych, or we did psych, like literally just focus on psych, was a year ago, like in my didactic year. But nonetheless, I did great. I prepared really well for my OSCE. I just like did my own document and like I went down the topics or like the presentations, the presentation style that kind of made me more nervous. So just going over that like more and more and more like made me feel more confident, like, hey, I can do this. So overall, I did very well on my OSCE presentation. Can't believe, like I said, it's my last year as a clinical student. I start my capstone. I'm gonna do my capstone in family medicine, just so I can focus more on my boards. I've been doing okay on my EORs, like I've passed all of them, but I feel like I can do better. So I didn't want to specialize right away in something, even though I love most of the specialties that I wanted to do for my elective. Okay, so I already chopped all these things up and I'm just gonna stick them in the oven, and I'm gonna chop up my chicken breast. Okay, so this is it, just some veggies and some chicken, and I'm just gonna throw that into the oven, and then that's pretty much what I'm gonna have for dinner. So what I'm focusing on more today is like the concepts or the topics that are giving me a little bit more of a harder time. And for me, it's all of the substance abuse disorders. So I'm just going over those a little bit more slowly to make sure I really grasp them, especially the prognosis and health maintenance. I'm using my PA rotation exam review book for that. I'm also using my Smarty Pants account. That way I just use the PAEA topic list. Oh yeah, another thing I like to do is I like to have my Hippocrates app open on my desktop. That way I just look up like any drug I'm interested in knowing more about, and I just pull it up, and I have like the dosing, the dosage forms, and whatever I want to know about that. Like everything's here for me while I have my book open and my notes. So yeah, that really helps also for me. Okay, so it is now 9:15 p.m. I think I've reviewed everything I was needing to review on my to-do list. I also really like Paul Bolin. I've been using his review videos and his content videos since my didactic year. I'll also link the one I'm using for this rotation down below. I really like his videos. They help me understand the concepts better, especially like the psychopharm, the mechanism of action and all that. So there's a lot of pharmacology in psychiatry, well, in all of them, but I'm not as familiar with all the psych meds since I haven't really used them like in all my rotations, since it's so, I don't know, like we didn't learn about antipsychotics in every single rotation. It's just more like per psych, you know. I feel okay for my EOR tomorrow. I feel like I could possibly like pull through, get the grade I want. So I feel okay. Now that I know, I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna get like for sure 97, 95 tomorrow. But I feel good, so we'll see. This is what my days consist of, like the day before the EORs. I know it's so bad because like I literally haven't gone outside all day, and that's very just disturbing me, but for a lot of you guys, but that's the truth. That's what I do. So yeah, the day before the EOR, I literally just like review mode, hardcore crunch down mode. So I'm just gonna do that and hope for the best. I remember my didactic mornings, like the mornings before like all my exams, I would literally go to sleep at 2 in the morning and wake up at 5 for my test at 8. I don't do that anymore for my EORs. I literally, in the beginning of my EORs, like the first couple, like the first 2 or 3, they start at 9, so I was waking up at 6 to review like the whole morning. But I felt like when I would do that, I would psych myself out, and I would like overthink a lot of stuff, like, oh my god, did I review that? Or how I was like, if I don't review that, like, I'm gonna forget. And then that would kind of like, if I would only review certain topics, I'll feel like, oh my god, I need to review all my, and there's no way I can review like all my topics that morning. So, you know, I stopped doing that in the mornings before my test. So in the morning, God willing, I'm just gonna wake up, take my test, and just do my best, honestly. And I feel like I've studied these whole 5 weeks hardcore. Today I reviewed all day, so I feel good. So I'm just gonna now watch my video and stop talking, and then just shower and get ready for bed. Good morning, everyone. So it is 8:45 and it's the morning of my exam now. I just don't want to like overdo it with myself. I want to like be in like a good mindset and like fully rested when I'm taking my exam, because I've done that before where I like you said, I would wake up, go to sleep at 2 and wake up at 5 and then still review, and I just felt like terrible like after all my exams. That was during didactic. We had like 4 or 5 exams back to back. But right now I feel good. I feel like I have a good foundation where I can like kind of, you know, answer any questions or try my best to answer questions. I think I'm going to just review some psychopharm right now, some mechanisms of action, but other than that, I'm not going to look at any more content. And that's something I've been doing for the past couple EORs, and I feel like that's helped me be just more calm. I'm just going to, like I said, review some mechanisms of action, and then just log on to where the exam's going to be and just wait for it to be released and take it, and hopefully everything goes well. Hopefully I feel content when I'm done, and hopefully everything goes good. So wish me luck, guys. Okay guys, so I just finished my exam. I feel like I did good. I don't know. I really feel like I did okay. I just really hope I passed. I'm just gonna wait for my professor to get online through Zoom, because we're meeting individually to talk about our grade, etc. So hopefully he's bearing good news and I get to relax the rest of the day. So I just met with my professor and I did well. I got the grade I wanted. Overall, my average for the class was the grade I wanted as well. And I'm super happy with how everything just ended up overall for my last semester, my clinical year. I'm very content, very happy, very satisfied with my overall grades for all of the courses. So I had 2 EORs, I had 2 rotations, and then we have other classes that we take as well. I'm so happy. Honestly, I feel like, I don't know, I would have been more, I guess, excited or like more, I guess, jumping around everywhere. But I don't know, I just feel like really like content, happy, satisfied with my overall grade today, and just feel so proud of myself for accomplishing another year and finishing another year of PA school. Never in a million years that I thought I would ever be able to get into PA school, let alone finish 2 successful years of PA school. So I'm just happy. I'm overall happy. I feel calm. I feel just happy. So I hope everyone is staying safe out there. Hope everyone is, you know, taking care of themselves as well. It could be very hard right now with just, you know, how everything's happening with COVID and the fear of going out, or just the fear of maybe traveling. But it's always important to take care of your mental health, your health as well, and to, you know, keep your friendships going, interacting with your family, or just remembering to take time for yourself, whether it be a bike ride or doing something you like. For now, I'm gonna enjoy these next 2 weeks off and just relax. So I hope everyone's, like I said, staying safe out there, and like always, don't forget to always believe in yourself.